Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D about to react to this vid by Chick Smooth. It's titled Drake Pressed and Responds After Being Called Out for Not Supporting the Game's New Album. Who says he has to support anything? See, I always knew. Game is such a clout chaser. His relationship with Drake just has to do with the connections that he thinks he'll get, and nothing more. Okay, that's the only reason why he glazes Drake so heavily, because he's thinking that at some point that relationship will be beneficial to his career, but it has not been thus far, and it probably won't be. So that's just my take on it. But sure, let's see what's going on. Let's watch.
Anybody going to tell the truth around here? Somebody gotta please tell the game it's time to officially move on. This whole Drake and Kendrick and you being in between and refusing to choose sides is getting really weird, brother. Now, a couple days ago, Game dropped a record featuring Drake. The record is called No Breaks. He basically used this record to roll out his album, Documentary 3, that was dropping that same night. And on the album, despite having Drake on it, Game made it clear that he has absolutely no beef with Kendrick. And just like he's been doing his entire career, Game is the kind of person that'll sneak diss you, do some foul shit, then tell you, yo, I'm not dissing you, it's just music. Game is the kind of person that if you catch him red-handed smashing your wife, he tells you, nah, I was just fixing the TV, brother. The very next day after dropping this album, Game went on a rant again. He went on to explain why he's so loyal to Drake, and then went on to say, bro, I can't even get in touch with Kendrick or Black Sam.
I put Kendrick in places that, I wanted to be, that I wish he was with me.
Oh, what year was this?
Top Dog, I'm saying this, I know it's going to go to the internet. Top Dog wanted to give me half a TV. I told him, I'm not Black Wall Street. It's still growing on the same day. You believe you make that shit bigger.
I don't know if I believe that. If you can't hear, it's hard to hear. But he says that Top Dog offered to give him half of TDE. Does that make sense to y'all? What year was this?
Bigger than everything. And he did. So I got love for niggas. And also, when this nigga Drake came in the game, he adapted to me, homie. Like, we got close. Drake is on my albums way back then. He on Good Girls Bad Girl on, the album that came out in fucking 2010 or some shit. I'm not same. I'm not no type of, I'm a flip-flop on my friends, I'm a flip-flop on my friends. If Drake is in town, he got a show, and they want to go, and I call them, and we get put them where they want to be, and all their friends, and say, I turn my back on a nigga like that. And I don't want a nigga that I help usher into the game, meaning like Kendrick and Top and all of that. I don't want them niggas to feel away about my decisions about what I do as a real nigga. Because I was a real nigga to y'all, I'm a real nigga to him, I'm a real nigga to everybody in this room.
The way he's wording this is so weird. I'm sure they're not gonna like it, because he's making it seem like he's more popping than he is, and that he put them on to some degree. I don't recall ever hearing about him putting Kendrick on, or putting Kendrick in places that he wishes he was put in. Basically saying that he helped elevate his career. That's pretty much what he's implying.
Why
you didn't elevate your own?
To Michael Keys, to RJ, to HD, to Sonic, to DJ Nine, to Charisma. If anybody feel like I ain't been real with you, here's the mic. Come tell me I haven't been a real nigga with you since the day I met you. Nobody ain't gonna do that. So it's like all the capping, all the disrespect on my nigga got to be fucking kidding me. After the work I put in. Cut the shit. Cut the shit.
Yes, cut your shit.
I'm my own homies to take Nipsey on tour.
Only nigga holding it.
Hey, look, I called FaZe with my own homies to take Nip on tour. But I can't seem to get in touch with Black Sam to holler at him, though. I don't understand it. I don't understand.
Why are you begging to be in contact with these people? If they don't want to fuck with you, they don't want to fuck with you, and they don't have to. What is you getting on this mic whining about it gonna do? I'm confused. How does this benefit you or help you? This isn't gonna make them be like, oh, I'm seeing this. Okay, let me hop on the phone with him now. That it never works like that.
I put Kendrick on his first mixtape. I took Kendrick on tour. I showed Kendrick nothing but love. But I can't get on the phone with him. I ain't gonna call a nigga every day. I ain't no hoe. I'ma just let you know.
You don't think this whole shit?
So you hear it from my voice, so niggas ain't pretenders. Top Dog, I can go on the phone. I can call niggas, and everybody know that I ain't holding my tongue for nobody. I'm gonna say what I want to say. Because what's the worst thing that can happen to a nigga on this land? He gonna die. Ain't that the inevitable? Nobody living, nothing living, not a flower, not a fucking roach, not a butterfly, not a fucking, nothing living will leave here alive. That's my passion. Everybody.
To me personally, this sounds like somebody that was forced to pick a side, but he's not happy with the side he chose. The game absolutely did not take any accountability for his role in whatever happened between him and Kendrick.
My brother, that was years ago. We have moved on. We don't care. I'm tired of y'all forcing this conversation back into the situation. Because what does this have to do with your album? What does this have to do with anything that's currently going on with you right now? Why are you making this the focus? Is this your album release party? And this is what you chose to get on the mic and give a speech about? Not how hard you worked on the album, how proud of it you are, none of that, but about this fucking Drake and Kendrick bullshit from 2-3 years ago? You are so lame. I can't stand him.
Or with him and Black Sam. Did you not forget what Wack 100, your manager, was saying about Nip after he passed away? Shit, if that was me, brother, I'm not calling you either. Now, because we are in the social media era, fans also noticed that Drake, the man that the game has been absolutely rotting for, did not post his album on Instagram.
And he don't
this
have
very
to.
same man that you're going up against the West Coast for has not even supported your album. Now, it wasn't until Fatademics, aka the DJ that don't spin, aka Mr. Zempic himself, called out Drake and said, brother, you gotta help this thirsty nigga. We gotta support him any way we can. Even though we hate West Coast music and West Coast rappers, this guy, he's one of ours. He glazes you just like we all glaze you. Help him out, help out his first week sales numbers, and post it on your page.
Say this, Drake, and this is slightly a call out.
That's hilarious. He glazes you like we all glaze you.
It's slightly a call out, and Drake, I love you, but it's slightly a call out. You gotta show some love to the Game's album.
No, he don't. I don't agree.
Drake, respectfully, in a way, and I know OVO fans will be mad at this, in a way where the niggas that don't fuck with you or haven't fuck with you, like the Game has stood by you, like the Game's album's out this week.
Does Drake do this on a regular basis? I don't know. I don't follow him. But does he post people's album when it drops? Is he always supporting this friend and that friend? I'm sure he has many friends in the industry. Y'all want him to be y'all personal marketing team? No. The fuck? Promote your own shit. Get it out the mud yourself. And we can't even say get it out the mud because Game has been at this for a very long time before Drake even was a thing, I'm sure. So it's like, why would you lean on him for that? I don't agree with that at all.
Throw it up on it. Don't do that Kendrick shit. Throw it up on a story one time for my guy. Throw it up on a story.
That
Just
Kendrick
one time.
Shit. What does that mean?
You got a song on there. You don't gotta throw something, but at least you gotta acknowledge the motherfuckers who rocking with you. Because you know what I mean. I'm just kind of going off history and kind of watching how a lot of niggas turn on you. The game is a solid nigga. He got his project out. Not saying that if you post his album is gonna like fucking do like hella
that
numbers,
part.
but
would it even make a dent?
I just think that we live in a time.
We also live in a time where people make their own decisions. Just because he posted, what is that supposed to do? If people wanted to support Game, they would. It's not going to be like, oh, well, since Drake said it, okay, I'm going to go listen now. That usually doesn't work like that. I'm sure he would bring attention to it for those who don't know that Game dropped. But, I mean, if you didn't know, are you really a fan and do you really care about his music anyway? You know? So, yeah, I just don't agree with that.
Appreciate loyalty. And, throw the album up, bro.
No.
Throw the album up, right?
So, just like a good
Don't
boy
do shit.
is...
Just give me like one.
Would you bark for me?
Oh, he did it?
Arr, arr, arr.
Not just like a good boy.
Good boy.
Drake posted the Game
Oh,
song,
he did.
not the album, just the song they got together on Instagram a couple hours after. Now,
this
I'm not
help?
gonna lie to you guys, if I'm the Game, I'm looking at this like, what the fuck? This man basically wasn't going to support your project, he wasn't going to post your shit until he got called out. Now, if I'm the Game, moving forward, I'm ignoring everything regarding Drake and Kendrick. It's very obvious that certain people do not fuck with you on that side. It's a lot of politics as well, especially after AZ Chike took up his verse on the Game's album.
Listen, AZ Chikes, aka Ass Cheeks.
Oh.
You just pulled a weird move. You had the song with YG and Lefty Gun playing yourself. Snatched Down off the Documentary 3 album. Hey, bro, I'm gonna be real. I've been told Game to replace you with Mark Lux. He way harder than you anyway. Don't nobody really know who you are.
Back up from the camera.
Your name AG Tights, your name Ass Cheek, we don't know. But I think you was doing that for the sake of Kendrick. Kendrick don't care, bro, who feature on Game album. I think you thought you was gonna get some brownie points. You was in the studio, you did like 8 songs. I told Game you was ass. Replaced you with Mark Lux. I told him, it was just an error. The wrong version got uploaded. The real version will be up in a minute. Y'all stay tuned.
But you gotta move on. Me personally, I enjoyed the Game's album. I know some of you guys don't fuck with it, but if you actually give it a chance, it's a solid project. But you have to let the music speak for itself. The last thing you want is for this album to be overshadowed by anything that has to do with Drake or Kendrick. We know you used it as a marketing tactic to get your album talked about, but right now you gotta focus on pushing these records. Listen, man, you guys get in the comment.
This shit is not effective. I've said this before, but y'all are starting to put way too much stock into drama to promote somebody's music or art or People are now at the point where they will tune in for the drama and then keep it moving. If they don't want to support your music, they won't. It's not going to force them to listen to it because you in some unrelated drama that has nothing to do with your actual music. It's just not how that works anymore. Think of all the people who do this for attention or to market something. Think about how effective it is. It's usually not that effective. They're still struggling usually when they're trying to use all these gimmicks and drama to promote their personal stuff. It usually doesn't work out because if people wanted to support you, they would on their own. It's not going to take drama to force them to support you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there's that, but whatever. I'm sure him and Drake will continue to be friends, and Drake will continue to not help his career. So we're going to be right back where we started here. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.